Alright, snap back to reality. Oh, there goes Rabbity. Choke goes Davity. Alright, start down here, work my way somewhere. I'll figure out how to get eventually. Once again, no major decisions, just cleaning up. If the story happens, I will do my best to tag. Oh, someone joined my stream. That's a shocker. Let's see. Rest in peace to that homie. I'll do a snake pattern where I just go from mostly just cleaning up side quests and then just go with add depth to the story, but I'm like this arena. Yep. Next mineral deposits are cotton. Oh, Jesus. So much. I'm gonna find a compound around here. Find Luke Skywalker missing an arm. locations of interest. Oh! It just marked the minerals for me. That's cool. That's actually really cool. I wish every planet had this.
Take them out.
I've had Maroon 5. I heard a Maroon 5 song in Charter today, and it's just been stuck in my head all day now because of it. It was like, oh, well, hi there. Disable the beacon?
Negative contacts, Commander.
No. Oh. Oh, I got a lot of stuff. Okay. I physically can't get much better with the gear that I've got. Once I opened weapons earlier, now it's a trap. I don't know why, but my Sidious is a real like gravelly, like who's the dude from Futurama? Oh, Zap Brannigan. I don't know why my Sidious is just a really gravelly Zap Brannigan, but you know, it do kind of sound that's the real character speaking. Yeah. Kit, prepare me some cum. What? Ow. Those rockets hurt, you know. Alliance heavy turret, hold on a moment. What are mercenaries doing with Alliance? Wait a second. Is this a Cerberus compound? If it is, I should have brought Ashley and Caden. Oh, I'm at the point where I'm only getting one skill point per. Oh, well, I'll do. So, 4, 8. Hey, I've got 10! Yes! 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 Oh, well, that's actually very important. Oh, wait, no, it's only 5% more. Oh, well. Oh, well. I don't know if I can respec in the future. It would suck, yes, but I'd also completely understand if not. I need him to be a tank. Actually, I kind of want him to have better resilience.
Go, go, go!
God, it's so weird having a pistol and a shotgun be my best weapons. I'm so used to playing soldier in this game. Because the abilities in this game just don't cut it nearly as much as they do in the later
That's it. Bag 'em and tag 'em.
games. Yeah, you're right, Garrus. Bag him and tag him. Why am I getting so much random stuff? Welcome back, Evan. Evan, say hi to the stream. There is one person in here. I'm assuming it's probably Weeb, but I'm not going to dwell on that too much. I mean, you can if he behaves, because there's only one person I've really got doing anything with this stream, and I'm not doing much story, so it doesn't really matter too much. Oh, hold on. Okay. I bugged it. I bugged the game. I cannot move my camera angle. I have to go backwards. I actually have to, oh, my controls are inverted. My controls are basically inverted. Am I fixed? Oh my god, I fixed it. Oh my god. I was forced to look one direction. I couldn't turn around, and so, but I could shoot. So I could shoot behind me and everything. Like I got a full 360 view of that. Could not turn around. No. You guys talking doesn't mean anything. You're fine. I'm just saying, don't breach TOS to the point where my stream VODs would be taken down. All I'm saying is no slurs. Swearing is usually fine by YouTube TOS as long as you avoid the C word. It rhymes with grunt. I hope the word grunt doesn't violate TOS, because there's a dude named Grunt in the second game. Just progressively devolves. Hand folded instantly. So Gareth, Citadel Tower. I guess we can do the mercenaries and investigate that. Oh, I can go back to. I can go back to the Kepler Verge and finish that quest now. Make the good decision. Ugh. You can say shit, it doesn't matter. Newton or Herschel is new, I think. Yeah, what do you mean by that? Is Newton find our rating scientist? Okay. Look, we just can't say racial slurs. Is there, I guess, homophobic slurs? We can't just avoid slurs. Unless you're drunk and slurring your speech. Then that, I think it's fine. I also love how there is like two. What's funny to me in this game is I have never given love to the key characters in the first game because I just didn't like both of them at all. Oh, I'm sure. Oh, we weren't having fun. Well, I was having a little bit of fun with just... Because the second y'all went down to game chat, I instantly said to the group, I was like, so the second we're on defense, I'm playing Warriors. It was fun the first couple times, but the fact that I had to constantly do it. And everyone's favorite memories from Mass Effect 1, the Mako. Basically, imagine... Did you guys ever play GTA 3? Did you ever play GTA 3? I got all of them. So, the driving in this game is comparable to that. Target. Have I got the mineral deposits on this planet? No. not salvage this. What can I be using? Also, I think the other thing that is TOS is you gotta say end game if you're talking about murking someone. That was in real life. It was more than once. No, but if you're gonna say like I'm about to pop the head off this dude, you gotta say. Imagine if you had to do it like every time you mentioned any kind of thing like that. Oh my god, that'd be a nightmare. Oh, well, I think I just killed it. Oh, I get another shot.
Stay back! I've got no grief with you. All I want is this bastard.
Please! He's a madman! Mr. Toombs, you're insane! You need help!
Shut up! You don't get to lie. You don't... Shepard? My god, Shepard, is that you?
Toombs? But you were on a Akuz. I saw the Thresher mob pull you under.
They took me, Shepard. The scientists.
You can't prove any of this! This man is delusional!
See, they were running tests on the Thresher Maws. They let those things hit us just to watch and study. I woke up in a holding cell. The scientists were delighted I'd survived. Now they had someone to run tests on.
Toombs, I didn't see anybody. If I'd seen you, I'd have come back for you, I swear.
You can't believe Toombs! He doesn't have any proof! I demand a fair trial!
He was there! You bastard! He knows the truth! They're part of some organization, Cerberus, that runs secret tests like this. They treated me like a lab animal. This man deserves to die, Shepard. For you, for me, for everyone else in the unit. Are you with me?
You're better than this, Toombs. You're not like them.
Don't tell me who I am. You got away with a few scratches and a scary reputation. The rest of the unit died, and I was tortured for years, Shepard. You can't judge me. You don't have the right.
Toombs, if I could have helped you on Akuze, I would have. All I can do is help now. Let me.
Okay. I'm no murderer. They couldn't make me one. Just as long as he goes to trial. Maybe the screaming will stop now. I don't know.
Those bastards can't hurt you anymore. Joker, tell the Fifth Fleet we need a ship for pickup.
Aye, aye, Commander.
That man does not deserve to be on trial in front of humanity. He deserves to be on trial for war crimes. Put him before the council. Make sure he faces all of the repercussions of his choices. Yeah. So, report to Hackett. Gang Z system. In the Han system of the Gemini Sigma and the D system of the Hades Gamma. The Gemini Sigma, huh? No, as a Gemini, I do feel like a Sigma.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
I reviewed your report on the situation, Commander. I'm glad to see you were able to take Dr. Wayne in alive. Now we can put him on trial and get some answers. Corporal Toombs seems to have found some closure. Hopefully with therapy, he'll have a normal life again someday. I hope this helped you find some peace, Commander. Thank you. Fifth Fleet out.
Don't know what to do. Oh, there's just a planet named Mexico. There's planet names. There's Clova, there's Edmus, there's a Gecko. Mass Effect. Iron sight on the Bosch G superiority. Back in the country club, we just called that skeet shooting. I don't know who's shooting skeet anywhere else. Well, yeah, if you don't say in-game, they will just come after you. Because then it can be used in court for no reason. What a fool you were. Okay, so Liara does use human armor. Okay. That is valuable information. Shield bonus of 5. Heck cooldown. Why is that so bad? I love how, when I started playing these games, I started on Mass Effect 2. I never played the first game. I tried playing the first game, but Control C when I was younger was so bad, I just never played it. Right, that was the first mission, just nope, I'm done. But knowing exactly what happened in the second and third game really makes me enjoy doing what I do in the first. Let me know. two are absolutely deplorable. You know that? Shut up. Just knowing the game you're playing, that's why I said what I said, and you guys are just absolutely deplorable. It's about to be live on stream, like, fucking just pulling the trigger live on stream. No, this one, no. That's a joke, obviously, that's a joke. You see, it is only in-game. Unfortunately, this is SAO rules. Dude, I used to have that on my phone. Like, I used to love SAO, and then I realized how bad it actually was. The first season was okay. First season was okay. They made him too much of a Mary Sue. That's all I'll say, is they made him too much of a... Like, I saw what they did in Gun Gale, I was like, oh, so he's gonna be just a god at literally everything he does. It's not going to be a good watch at that point. Yeah, I don't blame you. Did you ask him if he needed help finding the Lord and Savior, Potato Man? My friend's gonna have me. There's two options for the romance in this game, and both of them are... I wonder what my friend's gonna say. There's two options, and I could give my input on them in a very abbreviated tone, but I don't know. oversimplifying the romance options in this game. Send him a picture of your chest and ask him if he likes it. That one is. That one is. That one should be. Dude, YouTube's censor is so obscure. No, I've heard that in a couple of YouTube vlogs. I don't. No, there's also a fine line between demonetization and TOS violation.
Heading to position.
Thankfully. So, like, even if, like, these streams eventually make it big, I won't get monetized for it anyway, so it doesn't matter to me. Dude, I don't care. I'm gonna run for president one day and someone's gonna come across my old stream archives. Could you imagine me running for president? I mean, honestly, in today's day and age, I might honestly have a good shot. I'm not gonna lie to you, Chief, I actually think I have a pretty good shot. Someone's gonna take an audio clip of me driving this godforsaken fucking car and we'll clip it. Like, say, he said all this about so-and-so. It's like, I said all that while driving this Mass Effect 1. Go ahead. Pick up your fucking hologram projecting gaming consoles of 2050 and tell me how easy it is to drive that motherfucker. Like, what do you think the gaming consoles would be like in the year 2050? Like, will it actually just be SAO? I honestly think we'll get hard reset with a nuclear winter before we get to that point, but, you know. It's Eastgate time, bitch! Gets punched by Optimus Prime. Game? Can you send me in? Thank you. Ash, let me tell you, you've dodged being isekai'd a few times already. I don't know if you... Raccoon is trying. Someone pull up the receipts on that. You know it's bad when you're the scapegoat and not Jacob? You know it's bad when you're the scapegoat. Stay with me, don't let me go. When the ashes of Eden fall. Is that Ashes of Eden? Are you a piece of Eden? Do we need to get the Templars and the Assassins after your ass? God, just blending all of the obscure BS. Isn't that a Breaking Benjamin song? Ashes of Eden? I think it is. It is Breaking Benjamin. I had to verify that because I don't have a following on YouTube, so I can't just ask chat, even though I have one viewer, and I'm pretty sure I know exactly who it is. Funny enough, the one viewer is the one I'd be most worried about saying a racial slur. Yeah, it's Weeb, I'm pretty confident with that one. PS3 has no games! I'm walking on sunshine. Oh, so Chiori, the like new Geo character that was the last event, or like the last big event. She's going to have Geo constructs on the field. So she's gonna have summons, and she's gonna have a dual blade kit like Alhaitham. It'll be interesting. I need to check, where am I going for this next? So in the Diz system of the Hades Gamma. Oh, that's where I'm at. Okay, so where's the other one? Han system of Gemini Sigma. Oh, I knew there was going to be something. I'm on. Hey, 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 hey. Just say he's stupid! A moron! A nincompoop, for God's sakes! Dingledorp? Sounds like someone coming. Sounds like you're calling someone a dingleberry. I mean, I don't think there'll be anybody watching my streams to report it. It's just mostly a... I'm pretty sure Weeb might be passed out by now, honestly. Now I'm about to get a text saying, "You thought, motherfucker." Dude, ding-dongs are actually surprisingly good. Oh, where was the pistol that had the mods on it? There it is. Alright, now I go back up here and actually transfer the mods. Okay. One extra. I like it. Recoil update. Oh, that's a tier 1 upgrade? Oh, I need to change that. At least Kit Tally's gone out a bit. I like having her around enough. Almost wish that I could edit my videos, but it's a live stream, so it doesn't matter anyway. They did a crossover where they put the from Halo. Have you never had an Xbox? Sledge. Out of every character, I would honestly expect Sledge to probably be Master Chief. He was like 6'4", wheels around a hammer. He's literally called Mjolnir. Yeah. I had a feeling, judging by like your guys' reactions to what was going on in game, that word was coming, and I was like, I gotta just brace for it. At that point, there is a there's just a unspoken rule at that point of shit's gonna happen on Siege. I feel like it'll be faster return to Normandy, drop in, and you know it's bad when the driving in this game, it'll be faster to load out of the planet and load back in than to drive back to the start of where you were. I don't even remember who I had. I think I had Tally and Rex. Yeah, I think so. No, I had Tally and someone. That might have been Rex, but I'm bringing Tally in the R. I'm bringing the 2 alien girls. Why not? Girls' night. I love the romance option in this game. It's literally just human female or blue human female. I would still, honestly, now that I think about it, I feel a little bad because, actually, no, I just kind of realized Liara is kind of like an actually smart, Liara is like a scientific version of my girlfriend. Never been in a relationship before, barely reached maturity because she's like 19. And Asari, I'm pretty sure like she's canonically like 17. Asari. They live up to be 1,000, she's only like 100 and something. Yeah, so she's like barely in her 20s at best. Yeah. And what's funny is just her she's like infatuated with Shepard after barely knowing him. Which honestly I would be too. I think Liara is the only character you can romance regardless of your gender. Like, I think the 3, like, technical I think 4. I don't know if you can romance Garrus first. I don't know. I've never played Fem Shell. But I know you can romance but I know that I think the only like romance actors I can think of are Yara, Ashley, Aiden. I don't know if you can romance like. I know you can't romance Cal. I know you can't romance Rex. Go for it. I already know who it is. Just go for it. Yeah. Alright, proceed. Is this a sensible topic? Can I get a verdict on this one? Saying like, well, I might as well just become gay. Like, is this a censorable topic? I don't know if this is a touchy subject in YouTube. Like, I know you can talk about being gay and all that, but I don't know if you can talk about it like that. Because at that point, you're making it sound like a bad thing, and YouTube is very, very, So I know, I've seen a lot of videos about, you know, guys acting like the whole, like, acting gay with the whole thing, but, you know, it's all jokes. I don't think there's been any time where I've seen someone on YouTube say, you know, I might as well just be gay at this point. I don't know. No, I don't think it would be, but you know, it's a liberal platform. I'm about to be censored. I'm about to be censored. Well, you see, YouTube silenced my gaming platform. This is some NWA shit. Or not NWA, NWO. NWA is a like rap group from like the 80s.
Cover me.
NWA, the New World Order. Nah, son. What does NWA even stand for? I listened to a few of their songs. That's different. That's even more different. It's that was the Straight Outta Compton boys. Yeah. Ah, it's I can't say what the acronym means. That word with attitude. That's what NWA means. The fun word, the ifunny word. NWA, blank with attitude. If you think Straight Outta Compton, you should know exactly what that word means. know what kind of mercenary it is. I know it ain't Krogan. Because one shot would not break that shield. Oh, that was the crime boss? That was kind of sad. Oh, he just collapsed. Cause who was NWA? It was Eazy-E, Ice Cube. I knew Eazy-E cause of a couple of his songs, I remember. I'm gonna look that up, cause now I'm genuinely curious. Members of NWA. It was Eazy-E, Ice Cube, Dre, the DOC. I know of that person, don't know any of his songs. MC Ren, no idea. DJ Yella, who looks like Bill Cosby with a whack hairline. Some dude named the Arabian Prince, and then DJ Speed. Such lovely, interesting characters. I wonder if they are doing well in their lives. About 12 more, no, 22 more upgrade points. So there's 2, that will be... That's 11 of them already accounted for, that I'll be using without a shadow of a doubt. That shotgun gives my shotgun a run for its money. Hold up a moment. That would probably be great to have on Grunt. Not Grunt, Rex. Ugh. Actually, was it at Charter that I heard that song, or was it somewhere else? At some point today, my ears were assaulted by Maroon 5. And now I've had that song stuck in my head, because honestly, it was... Still there, buddy? Evan. Genshin him. There he is. Alright. said something. I was making comments about something that happened today, and you just weren't responding. Yeah. Like, do you know the song Maps? And I'm following the map that leads to But like that song like came out at such a weird time. It is such a bop, but like nobody recognizes it anymore. Like everyone forgets about it. How are you doing in the new area? It is a great area. They did the movement so well with like park. Really is. They outdid themselves a bit. The only hang up I have with that new area is obviously I know why, because it is an area in the Liwa, but by God do I wish that they were hydro sigils and not geo sigils. It's just extra money. Like, I had like 200 geo sigils and I got like 300k or something like that from turning them in. Where am I going now? I know it is! Fortuna. Hey, yo, it's the place from... I need to text Red. I need to send her this. Oh, Evan, I made a meme earlier. Would you like to be a part of the focus group? Alright, I'm sending it to you on Discord. I don't know why. I don't know why, but that dude in the bag looking like Jack Black, I feel like makes it even better. He looks like Jack Black as like the ghost of Christmas Present or whatever. Oh my god, I know I've been doing nothing but side quests in this game when I almost have like all of the like insignias and shit you have to like look for. Oh my god. This is bad. They do it so well. You know what? I'm gonna bring the 2 love interests with me. I'm gonna have 0 tech strength because I'm not going to fight while I'm here. I have full capability in my ability to negotiate. Full capability, full confidence in my ability to negotiate. Oh, nothing quite like spawning in right next to a mineral deposit. Hell yeah. I need to put some points on Ashley. Can you hear my music? No, I'm not asking because if you care. I'm asking because if you can hear it, the stream can hear it. That will get me taken down. Ah, yes, the one thing that I want in this game, increased melee damage. Is it funny? Yeah. Is it useful? Not really. Dude, in this game, the melee is a joke because there's nothing... Your shields get shredded so fast. Like, I'm on normal difficulty, and I have to be careful of my health and shields. Oh my god, the only thing I need to find is... Oh, yeah. I will say they hand them out like... Like, I took a balloon, like escort balloons. I took one of those to its destination. I had to fight like 3 groups of enemies. Got 2 common and a luxurious chest. What planet am I on? I'm on Amaranthine. Get a map of this place. I need to know if there's any other heavy metal here. No, but there are 2 rare elements I can get after doing all of that. So, how far into my stream am I? I need to actually figure that out. God. I'm closing that music. I do not want to get TOS'd by copy. I don't want to get copyright claimed by fucking Maroon 5 of all people. God, that would be a nightmare. Moderation helps everyone feel safe, blah blah blah. So I'm at about an hour 20 in. Alright, so I need to mark that down. Yeah, dude, as I said, they hand out. Which is why it makes me so upset. I got like 100 and some Geo sigils in my first episode. It is absurd. And I ignored a lot of chat. What do you think the worst band to get TOS by is? Copyright strike. Yeah. Like old dudes just fucking like, you can't use our music. Slipknot, I think, wouldn't be that bad. Like they would just be happy their music is somewhere. Oh yeah, it's the furry date. That's definitely not what it is. How many Turian insignias do I need at this point? So I need 2 more medallions, 1 more writing, 3 more of those. Did I just get the last one? Was that the last Turian insignia? Oh my god! That can't be. I've already collected them all. I've already collected all the emblems, so now I'm just getting extras. Jesus. I'm just glad that they make it so that way there's extras, because otherwise that would be a ton of all these things, not all of them are. I hate spending the time required in the Mako. I want to do more than I have to. Sure, in 2007, this shit was great. Like, this was probably one of the first, like, open world-esque RPG. Yeah. No, it's not bad.
Hello again, Commander Shepard. I owe you a debt of gratitude. With my former partners dead, this syndicate is now mine. I could not have done it without you.
I killed them because they deserve it. Now I'm placing you under arrest.
Surely you don't think that necessary. Under my leadership, this organization will restrict itself to gambling and smuggling illegal technologies. These crimes are hardly worth your time. If you press the issue, my assistants are very well equipped to deal with you.
This gang has a reputation for drugs and slaving.
Yeah.
It's too late to change that.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps this organization has been so tainted by those 2 idiots that it cannot be redeemed. If I disband the gang, I walk away freely. I have not come so far to be arrested. I would die before going to prison. I would most certainly kill before going to prison. Now, do we have a deal?
You're free to go. I don't ever want to see this gang again. If I do...
You won't. I'm not so foolish as to break my word to a Spectre. Now, if you'll excuse me, my men become nervous in the presence of law enforcement agents. Goodbye, Shepard.
Trying to think. Dude, Worms WMD is this stupid kind of fun. Yeah. That's what Weeb and I have been. Weeb, me, Sloth, Matt. Or Mirando, I guess you would know him. I don't know if you never knew his actual name. No, you do. Mirando. Alright, now that I have gotten you to disband your gang, and I have robbed all of... Wait, is that all the values? Oh, there's one more locker. I love how all of the, like all of the mercenaries, when they don't... when you're not pissing them off, they're just A-posing. No. I'll tell you that right now. No, you're not. Honestly, Smite's not that bad of a game, but I would highly advise against it at this hour. They didn't. Bungie revealed that it made a Destiny 2 dating sim in the offices that the MMO fans will never get to play. So they openly dedicated resources to making a dating sim for Destiny 2. And they're never going to release it. With some of the names I have seen on Destiny, that is a lost opportunity for massive impact. I want a dating sim where I can choose failsafe. Do you know which one failsafe is? Just describe her. Pet Revenge? Oh, no. Several eyes, Eris Morn. Yeah. Eris Morn was the, she does hive magic. Yep, that's Eris. She became a hive god in Destiny 2. Yeah, that was the, entirety of last season. No, she just became a god and you were feeding her power. Her entire purpose was literally just to give the middle finger to Xivu Arath, and she did it wonderfully. Oh. No, Failsafe doesn't even have a real body. Failsafe is the, AI on, on the Vex planet. That's it. It's AI that's simultaneously really happy and really depressed. Does that ring any bells? I have a D&D character based off of her that my D&D group loves. Every social interaction with that character, I have to roll the dice to tell what kind of a mood I'll be in. I think it's like odds is happy, evens is depressed, or something like that. It's something along those lines. So, go to Gareth. What a honest mistake you are. Where am I going for Cerberus? Yangtze system, Voyager cluster. Work? I mean, I'll be a nuisance to you while I'm having my date. I'll bug the shit out of you, it's fine, homie. I got you. I mean, we've already said that he wanted a picture of her and I, whether it be clothed or not. Yes! Yes, I do! It's Tumba, but yeah. I have seen some YouTube deep dives into the most weird music ever. Do I bring along the humans for going after a private human organization, or do I bring along aliens? I'm gonna make this just an internal issue. We are going to involve no aliens. It is going to be man versus man here. Oh fuck! I can't wait, did I power level Cadence Electronics? I'm about to either make the... I'm either about to run it or make the fastest fucking pickup in the game. Do I have his electronic skill leveled up? Does he even have an electronic skill? He does. Oh, I have... Oh, I can either get... What's my decryption at? My decryption's high enough, so I just need electronics high enough. Okay. Power level electronics. I was about to say, like, that would have been a terrible mistake because I wouldn't have been able to, like, unlock hard level stuff. Oh, well, there's there's several research facilities. Okay. So I guess I gotta go to all of them, probably. God, rip Admiral Tohoku. Dude was an absolute homie just trying to protect his people. And what did he get? Fucking betrayed by a Black Ops organization run by humanity. Cerberus only did one thing right, and it's the events of the second game. Everything else they did was woefully incorrect. The second game, where they made humans actually somewhat likable. And they made the story infinitely better. Like, the story in this game is great, do not get me wrong. But they make, like, even the side quest stories flow so much better than in the first game. Oh, that's right. It's, mostly... Not mostly, Black Knight! I forgot the Black Knight were here! Ah!
Gotta make sure that doesn't...
that the Rachni were in here. Oh, Lord.
Looks like Cerberus has other bases on this world, Commander.
Thank you, Kaidan. I kind of knew that. There's anything to loot in here either, which kind of sucks, but you know. I probably should add some stuff to. That's better armor than I've got, so. No, I'm gonna equip it. Just because I don't use these guys too often, I'm not going to give them the best of the best, but, you know, they're still going to get some. Should probably let my, well, I would let my friend pick, like, what my, what is it? Like, my, loadouts and all that, but that is a bit much, even for this. Because if I did that, then the only real, like, problem that would come up would be, I would probably be going up against enemies with, ill-equipped. I guess I'll just give them best of what I got. It doesn't matter at this point. I'd rather them have the ability to kill than not. Where's the door? There it is. I am keeping this an entirely, Oh, that's right. Each of the research facilities has different things that they're doing. Oh, yeah. I remember this. I remember this. I do love like how they handled Cerberus in this game, which is the human like organization, like Humanity First, and like Human Control. Like humans 100%. Like there's a lot of people that would be very much cool with humans, but there would be a lot of people on Earth that would be like, nope, humans first, fuck you. Trust me. Like, I think they did a very accurate portrayal of, humanity's, like, struggles in that regard. Yeah. Like, there will be a lot of humans that are like, yeah, no, we gotta make friends and all that, and then there will be a lot of humans that will be like, yeah, no, you can't. Purge the Xenos. I mean, a side quest I've already done in this game, which alludes to something that happened in the first Contact War, is what the game calls it. It's when humanity first met the alien race known as the Turians. We sent out a bunch of probes just to, you know, get a feeler for what's going on in space, and just so that way other species couldn't get a read on our technology. You want to know what we did? if our probes were tampered with, they had a nuclear warhead similar to the one dropped on Nagasaki. So if aliens discovered it, it was pretty well spent as to what would happen. Thorian creature. Oh, I know what I know those things. Ah!
Gotta make sure that doesn't happen again.
I wonder what monstrosity Cerberus has been cooking up at the next base.
Kahoku's not here. Oh. Well, honestly, I'm glad that he's not a Thorian creeper. That's honestly a very, very good thing. There's so many medical stations here that I can hack. Yeah, I'm trying to arrange for the next day for my friend that I'm streaming this game for, to come over so that way I can progress, like, the story. I either want them to come over or to have a Discord call with them on stream. Because a lot of the stuff is so, like, I want them to experience the main story of this game. Because all I've been doing over the last few days, mind you, we spent about 2.5 hours the first day doing, like, story. I'm gonna do a quick save real quick, tell you how many hours I've put into the game just doing side shit. Let's see. I'm at 14 hours now. Well, I'm doing all of this that way, because I'm cutting out the fat, pretty much. There's a lot of side stuff that, some of it adds to, like, the story a bit, but not a lot of it. A lot of it's just, like, not really well done and stuff. Oh, God, no. Well, here's the thing. I did, just not on console. I played a lot of it originally, like, on PC years ago. Yeah, I had, like, I think I had an extra 20 hours on PC. Which isn't even that much, but it's still... I mean... I think that one's okay? Yeah, but... I don't know YouTube's TOS. It was like 10 pages that I just...
En route.
I understand iFunny's TOS better than I understand YouTube's, which is a real statement. I also spent significant time on it. Like, I still watch a lot of YouTube, don't get me wrong, but I don't upload to YouTube. I upload to iFunny more regularly than I do YouTube. God bless America. There we go. God, I hate driving on Because this game, like, it definitely does the Alien Worlds, you know, like, it does them well to the point where they're definitely, you know, alien, like, their rugged terrain and all that, blah, blah, blah. But, God, do I hate driving on it.
Securing point.
I'm very well versed. Like, half of the staff at my work are, like, old ladies. Yeah.
Cover me.
God, at this point, I don't even know if I want to purge these for Omnigel, or do I sell them to the black market? Know if I want to Omnigel these or sell these. I'm roll. Oh my God, I'm rolling in credits. I need to sell some stuff. I need to buy some stuff after this. I'm almost at max. I forgot, just like, because you get more money as you like level up, obviously, like you get paid more. Oh, that's those are yeah, it's no one. Oh no, I know who that body is. Oh, you fucking sadistic bastards.
Now I'm ready.
I wonder, I actually forget, did the enemies of my enemies attack other people? Nope. It does the Skyrim logic of enemies will all attack you even if they're already fighting each other. Actually, no, Skyrim doesn't do that. Skyrim will have people like fighting other like if you're
Yokahoku that much. I think we're good, Commander.
Talk to Admiral Kahoku. Yeah, I don't think there's any talking with him there. He got lethal injected.
It's Admiral Kahoku.
Cerberus must have tracked him down.
Those bastards. Well, at least he didn't die to the Rachni. That's at least some solace, but homie just wanted to protect his people. I just realized my origin is now a problem. I've never had this origin going into the second game. Ooh. My origin is PTSD. To the people that caused me to have PTSD. Ugh. You know, that'll at least make for an interesting playthrough. And then there's Debris. Probably doesn't pause Look, the Mozzie voice actor said it. I don't care. Mozzie can canonically crip walk in Siege. The worst one being Castle, which it's hilarious because of how true it is. He is not the blackest one. Like, I think Malusi's got him beat on that one. No, Wamai 100% does. Like, the dude is a dark shade. I think he might have seen it too much.
You need, Commander?
We'll talk another time.
It's a bit crispy. Oh yeah, no, there's like, they will leak everything. Chiori? Ciabatta bread?
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Alright. Oh, I can get tier 8 stuff. That's probably still worse than the Spectre gear. That is significantly worse than what I'm already wearing. And it's heavy armor? I can't even wear that. Oh, I forgot. My ship is the one place I can't have my guns drawn.
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
What for, Garrus?
For everything. Taking me with you, letting me be part of your team. I've learned a lot. Thanks, Commander.
You're welcome, Garrus.
Garrus, you good, homie?
Commander, I wanted to thank
What
you.
for, Garrus?
For everything.
You're welcome, Garrus.
Okay, well, that was a awkward conversation.
Commander?
I know
We'll talk
you.
later,
Okay, so
Lily.
you have
Looking
nothing
forward
new
to
to
it,
say.
Skipper.
What about you, Rex? You got anything?
Never a dull moment with you.
You ever go on any missions like ours?
Saving the
before?
galaxy from certain destruction? No. But I've had my share of adventures.
I like hearing
Do you
Rex's
remember any that
stories.
stick out?
A few. I remember one time I was hired by a Volus diplomat. What an ass.
I guess even politicians have need of mercs from time to time, huh?
Time to time. If it wasn't for politicians, I'd be out of work. They're always looking for ways to get ahead. This one was no different. He wanted me to erase his past. Get rid of an old friend who knew too much. Huh. His old friend turned out to be an Asari commando.
I can see why that might give you pause.
What? No. Alina and I were old friends. Sort of. We met when we were both contracted to kill the same Turian. Neither of us wanted the other one to get him first. We spent more time fighting each other than tracking that Turian.
An Asari commando mercenary? That's unusual, isn't it?
I wouldn't say it's unusual. Mercs come in all shapes. Anyway, when I told Alina about the diplomat's contract, she and I had a good laugh about it.
So what did you do?
Well, I wasn't going to lose the contract, but I respected Alina. In the end, I let her pick the location where we'd fight. She chose some old Solarian space station overrun with mercs and smugglers. That way we didn't have to worry about hurting any innocent bystanders. She always was a bit of a softie.
What happened on the station?
What didn't happen? For 2 days I chased her through that station, used my entire store of ammunition, had to kill a bunch of mercs and use their crap weapons. By the 3rd day, the station was barely holding together. The mercs were dead or gone, life support was failing, but I had her. She'd locked herself in the med labs. She was trying to patch herself up. Damn tough, that one. Then just when I thought I had her, the station's core went critical. Barely made it back to my ship in time.
I assume the Asari commando didn't make it?
I watched the station from a distance. I never saw her leave. And when that place blew, there was nothing left larger than a Turian's right nut. So I headed back.
There was nothing left on that station larger than a
Turian.
Turian's right
But
nut.
before
What a
I got
great
halfway
line.
there, Alina sent me a message. Better luck next time. Now, I'm not superstitious, but if someone can survive that, well, they deserve to live. At least for a bit longer.
What about the diplomat? He wanted her dead.
I told him the truth. Alina was still alive and she was really pissed. I told him if he wanted to live, he'd need me around to protect him.
And he believed you.
He kept me on as his personal guard until he died. Natural causes.
Easiest job I've ever had. A little boring, but credits are credits.
So long, Rex.
Talking to Rex and I got a fucking codex upgrade. Or codex entry that gave me a level up, pretty much. Columbia system and the Voyager cluster. God, I love how the game has made so many testicle jokes already. Like how Crow gonna have 4 testicles. And yet they are the one species that can basically not breed correctly because of a gene plague. Like, imagine how screwed you are to have a literal, like, gene plague when you've got 4 testicles and apparently very large assets. Is what we can say. That's a TOS friendly term. I still think it's funny that literally the entire galaxy had to band together just to nerf the Krogan.
It feels like we're getting near the end, doesn't it, Shepard? With Saren, I mean.
It won't be much longer. One way or another.
I like how I'm just having these conversations. It's like, it feels like we're getting close to the end. Brother, I have done nothing.
You have to. And after this is all over, when my pilgrimage ends and I go back to my own people, I'll be proud to say I was a part of it.
We couldn't have done this without you, Telly.
You've been good to me. A lot of people treat Quarians like second-class citizens. They just want us to go back to our fleet and disappear. But you've treated me just like everyone else on your crew. Like an equal. That means a lot, and it says something about you. Whatever happens, I just want to say thank you for that.
I'm gonna miss you when you go back to your own people, Telly.
That won't happen for a while yet. I'll be right here anytime you need me.
I should go.
See you later.
How much money have I got now? Well, I pissed away about 500 grand. And that was on 2 weapons. Which I might not use too much of, to be honest, because my friend decided to pick the Vanguard class. The Vanguard is fun in every game except for the first. Like, the reason I say that is because the only really viable class in the first game, like for Insanity, for the hardest difficulty, there's only one class that's viable, and it's the Soldier. Because the weapons, if you get like certain weapons that are broken as hell, you're fine. But the abilities don't do nearly as much as they should. But I am appreciating the new perspective. And, like, how difficult the game is, even on normal. So, is that in the Hades cluster? Where am I going? Where am am I going specifically? I know the quest name is Hades Dogs. Columbia System Voyager Cluster. Oh, I'm in the Voyager Cluster. I'm going to Columbia. Do you think they got any coffee or cocaine down here? I think space cocaine in this game is like, it's called like red sand, I believe. Well, I'm pretty sure it's like a universal drug instead of just for humans, so... Shocker when there's a double asteroid belt with nothing hidden in it. Either. Medallion. Oh boy. One more. Which of these planets do I land on? Is this one? Is it? It's Nepheron? Yeah, it's Nepheron. Alright, going up against Cerberus's main headquarters. Do I give them a reason to be racist? Huh? What was that? Do I let my alien teammates come in with me on the actual like main assault, or do I just go keep it an internal issue with humans only? Internal? Alright. We don't make this a multi-species issue. Well, Cerberus is more Nazi than American, if I'm being honest. Oh crap, I don't know if that one is oh, that one might be a TOS thing. I don't know. I don't know how YouTube feels about the Fuhrer and his let's just call it the ultimate white boy summer. Guys who just got a little quirky yet.
Yes, sir.
God, I wish I could, like, PTSD aside, you know, Shepard lives a pretty damn good life. Survey a mineral deposit, get 23 grand. I also like how, like, this game takes place like 500 or so years in the future, and we still use vehicles with tires. Like, we still, like, we're not using, like, flying shit on the ground. That's something else I've always kind of wondered, like, about, like, futuristic technology, like, probably. Like, the holotable, like, interfaces. where like there's like a holographic projection and you're basically able to like type on it and stuff. How would that work, like even theoretically? Actually, the more I think about it, the more I can never mind, I have a question in my brain. Probably like it would measure where where the light is being displayed and where the like light is being displaced by like your finger and hand movements, and so it would be able to react similar to a keyboard, I guess. I don't know, I'm spitballing here. Technology that we will never see in our lifetimes, but you know, it'd be interesting. No. Ah! God, I hate this fucking thing. Oh, this one wasn't that bad. Okay. Oh, this one might be. Just one planet. I request. I wish the game had at least one planet where it was mostly just flat. Why do I always have to be like in the middle of a mountain range? Like, why am I being dropped in the middle of the goddamn Rockies? Beryllium. Yeah, because basically after I have like nothing to do, which will be hopefully after I'm gonna be taking a couple day break until I can get up and paper or stream. Yeah, because I'm like this entire playthrough. The reason I'm doing it in general is that way they get like at least an arcade story. Like I don't think I'll be able to like do much in Mass Effect 2 or 3 without this. This is the one game that I will always say like there's so much filling that needs to be done. And I can't blame them because A, the game came out in 2007, and B, it was the first in the franchise. They needed to iron out a lot of things. I also like how long you can like opt to not recruit. Like there's 3 main missions that it gives you out the game, like you can choose your path. You can choose to get your 6th team member like almost at the end of the story. Like I wouldn't say almost at the end. I'd say about halfway through. Like that is an option people like 100% have. It's very implied that you shouldn't. But it is very much implied that you can. Technician kit. Oh, it's back here. That sniper hurted. Yay. It also does get incredibly repetitive with every single, like, base having the same layout. Like, no matter where you go, there is 4 compound, like, structures, and they're just slightly altered on every planet. And, like, every, like, ship and everything, it's the same. The only, like, different ones are, like, actual, like, main story stuff. Otherwise, it's just the same kind of thing, just copy-pasted, it gets really repetitive. Because my only complaint about this game, like, well, not my only. I have a few, but, like, my biggest complaint is that, like, it just gets so repetitive. Which is why I tell my friend, like, look, you can't... Okay. But I even told my friend, like, look, I'll tell you mostly the key points if something important happens. Otherwise, you can just assume that it's side quests that have very little bearing on the actual story. One in here. At least change the spice. Is there a better version of the guns that I have? I forget. There is a 10 version. I just have to... I think I actually have to progress the story to get them. So what do I have left? Stuff that I think a lot of these things I can't even really acquire yet because I need to progress the story more. I think there's only one place I can go that I can progress the story to a point without really, with no real decisions needing to be made. The other one is, I would have to go to Noveria. Theros, I remember. Theros is a that I want my friend to go. Noveria, the beginning is just rocks. But not much. Oh, I found a Solarian. I still love how there was some text there. I might go back and look at it in mod. One more metal, one more sorry writing, one more Protean artifact, and I'm pretty sure most of that is just there. But you wanna know my favorite thing, like, about the races in this game? The Solarians in this game, right? They are lovely little, like, lizard-esque dudes. No, they're not Argonians. Argonians are just straight up. Solarians are more Lizard. Oh, yeah. They're like. Imagine like if human, like a human brain F. Which Thresher laws are not pleasant experiences. Imagine the Sarlacc pit from Star Wars, but infinitely more aggressive and bulky. So imagine like a real, I wouldn't say anorexic, but like, I guess kind of frame-wise, they are very, they kind of look like anorexic-esque humans. I'll send you a picture of what a Solarian looks like. I'll just send you a picture of everyone's favorite Solarian. Like, that is not even a joke. Like, he is the world's, like, famous, like, the best Solarian. Like, that's what I was trying to figure out. Like, I would say, like, it looks more like a... It kind of looks like what humans think aliens would look like in a lot of movies. But, like, slightly more lanky. Yeah. I think my favorite part about it is in one of the later games, a unique character straight up is like, yeah, no, so we didn't think that these guys would evolve to be sentient. We just kind of thought, I remember when they were just like tadpoles swimming around in ponds. I was like, damn! Well, it's not even like smart, it's they went from tadpoles to like an actually sentient race.
Transmission coming in, Commander. I think you're going to want to hear this one.
Greetings, Commander Shepard. I represent a party interested in obtaining information on Cerberus activities.
Who are you, and who do you represent?
Who I am is inconsequential. Suffice to say, I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. You see, Admiral Kahoku contacted my employer looking for information on the location of any Cerberus facilities. We provided that information on the promise that he would turn over copies of all files gathered from the Cerberus systems to us.
Did you have anything to do with Admiral Kahoku ending up dead?
We had no reason to harm him. He was going to provide us with information about Cerberus. Information that is now in your possession.
You must have some connection to Cerberus. How else could you tell Kahoku where to find them?
Information is our business, Commander. Through our contacts, we were able to determine that the Cerberus group was active in the Voyager cluster. Unfortunately, that was all we were able to find out. That is why we are so interested in acquiring copies of the files from you.
These are classified Alliance files. I'm not...
Be reasonable, Commander. Cerberus was operating outside Alliance jurisdiction. You don't owe them any loyalty. The Alliance is just going to file this information away in some archive. But no secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, someone somewhere will deliver it into our hands. Might as well be you. Transmit the files to us and you will be well compensated.
What are you gonna do with this information?
Information is a commodity. It can be bought, sold, or traded. Why my employer desires this information is not my concern. I am only the buyer.
I mean, that's the beauty of a lot of the races, like, in Mass Effect, is they're not something humans would normally, like, think of.
My loyalty is to the Alliance, not the Shadow Broker.
That is unfortunate, Commander. My employer will remember this the next time you need something from us.
All I needed to see was the Paragon Renegade options. I don't care about the other consequences. I always need more Paragon in this game, and Renegade. I didn't find out until yesterday that Paragon and Renegade actually have an effect outside of dialogue and like choice-like decisions. If you have more Paragon, it reduces the cooldown on your like medicine, your medical abilities. If you have more Renegade, it reduces your like weapon abilities. Like, I have no idea because I never looked at the guides. I've played the games, I never really, like, Googled any guides. Because I wasn't trying to, like, I didn't really need to min-max when I went through on either playthrough. Like, I wasn't trying to min-max in my original playthroughs because I didn't care how long it took. Now I'm trying to, like, slightly min-max so that way I'm not wasting time on stream. So... I don't even know the song! I'm just... No! Dude... Who should I bring along with me onto the Citadel? I'm literally here for like 5 minutes and then I'm getting back off this fucking system. So I've got Ashley Williams, Kaidan Alenko. So those are the two humans. Ashley hates aliens, Kaidan is migraines. Kane gets migraines because he's got an older generation of biotic implant. Liara, who is the blue alien scientist woman. Erdnot Rex, who is just Krogan. He is the living embodiment of dinosaur person. Dude, their entire species is just aggressive to the point where they can't even live comfortably on their homeworld because they nuked it into oblivion trying to kill each other. They were so aggressive the entire galaxy had to unify to neuter them. They are a race of warriors that can grow to like combat maturity in like 2 years, and they could reproduce like rabbits. They are the orcs of Mass Effect! And but they literally, there was a gene plague developed, like, the entire galaxy after the war that they had brought the Krogan into initially. They had to all unite to beat the Krogan down, and then they had their science division develop a gene plague that's like, you're not going to go extinct, but you will not be able to reproduce if you want to go to war. It's like 3 in 1,000 pretty much, or like, it's less than 10 out of 1,000 children born live. And then Garrus, who is alien dude who's basically like just really chill. He's kind of like the Punisher of Mass Effect, because he was a cop, and then he just didn't appreciate how they did things because they never got results. So now he's pretty much doing it his own way. And then everyone's favorite autistic space alien, Tali Zora, who her people got kicked off their homeworld by a synthetic race they created. And now, because they... Yeah, that synthetic race is also a massive problem in this game. Because they're like the quote-unquote primary enemy. And also, they now live on fleets, and because they live on fleets in controlled environments, they can't really leave their, like, fleet, like, ships without special enviro suits because their immune systems are fucked. A literal cut into their suit could be fatal. Yeah, pretty much. She's still my favorite girl, though. Alright. I still love... Fun fact about the blue bitch. Her race is unique. They can reproduce with any race, but no matter who they reproduce with, they will always produce their own race.
Logged. The commanding officer is
and
ashore.
They're also all
Exo Presley
female?
has the deck.
They have female equipment. They... Literally, if they reproduce physically, like, they don't reproduce physically. There's
catastrophically overloaded recently. Technicians are reportedly unsure of what caused the malfunction, or even what the system was originally designed to do. CSEC is investigating the possible vandalism or misuse of public property.
No, they, well, kind of. There's a unique, like, subsection that kind of do. Those are the R.Yakshi. I'll explain those in a bit, but basically, so the Asari, they kind of like go into like a mind space kind of thing where they basically join your brain with theirs, and they live all of your experiences and you live all of theirs in a way. And in like a bonding ritual of the mind, that's how they reproduce. You know, yes. They also live up to be 1,000, like around 1,000 years, like on the high end. So you're basically like her dog.
Any news? Did you find my brother yet?
The only race in the galaxy that lives as long as they do are the Krogan. Fucking dinosaurs.
I found your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Willem's dead? I guess I should have expected this. When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you for finding him.
This bullet kills the Tyranid Hive fleet.
That's what I say, right?
The Tyranids have left the system.
I need to go make arrangements for his
funeral. When a single orc shoots once. Man shoots a singular bullet in the entirety of the hive, like the hive fleet of Tyranids. Just, it only takes one bullet. I actually don't, like, nerd moment for a minute. I don't know if it would work on the Tyranids because the Tyranids are kind of outside the warp. Like, see, here's the thing about the orcs. Their collective belief thing is based on the warp. And the Tyranids aren't really affected by the warp. The only thing the Tyranids, like, are truly countered by are, the Necrons. I don't even know if that's the, like, question there. Because the Tyranids have more control over the warp than, like, anything else. They can literally shut the warp off. Because that's how they cut off systems and devour them, is they will cut the warp off so that way they cannot send out a signal for help. You're not getting it back. Yeah, except the Amber Alert is an entire star system. And the only thing that, like, the Tyranids actively will avoid hive worlds. Not hive worlds, tomb worlds. Tomb worlds, that's the Necrons thing. Because Tyranids thrive on organic matter. They're not getting any gain if they go to a tomb world because the Necrons have removed that from themselves. Like, they see like a jungle or whatever, it's like, this will be fine, and then they land, and like alarms just like fucking pillars shoot up.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
It's collectively understood that out of everything in the game, the old, like, if anything were to unify and just wreak hell, it would be specifically the Necrons. It's just the Necrons hate each other so much that that will never happen. Like, that's something that I think is just hilarious to me. Is just, like, those things are, like, the Necrons are terrifying. Like, they are... like, I have done, like, the tism schisms of fucking diving into that. And
Admiral Kahoku, a respected member of the Alliance military, has passed away.
The Necrons have so many things to worry about because the
veteran
all, like,
soldier who won the love of his troops during conflict with the Batarians died of natural causes. Kahoku is survived by his wife and 3 children who are planning a small private memorial
service. Bodies, like, being, like, them digitizing themselves. Something that was pointed out to me was what happens if Necrons land on a world that, you know, they like haven't been to yet, right? And so it was like a humans landing on a world
shore party.
And
decontamination
discovering it's a
progress.
Like fear, concern, whatever. Necrons landing on a tomb world, and it's an unknown Necron tomb world.
The commanding
concern
officer
is through
aboard.
the roof because there is one of three things going on there. There's the Flare virus, which I believe is a thing where I forget what the Flare virus does. It's something like it eliminates their sentience pretty much. I don't know. So, the Flare virus basically makes them go insane and crave, like, the flesh that they cannot have anymore. So, they basically, try to adorn their metal bodies with flesh and blood and bone, trying to regain the organic properties that they, you know, gave up to be Necrons instead of the Necron tier. The Destroyer cults is another option that they would have had to deal with, which is the Destroyer cults are basically, they came back with no sentience and only the base premise of massacre everything down to a molecular level if it is organic. The third option is probably the most concerning to any Necron dynasty. If it's an unknown dynasty tomb world that hasn't been woken up yet, the biggest thing that they would be scared of is, well, if it's a normal tomb world. Because that can only mean one thing. Necron tomb worlds, Necron dynasties keep tabs on every other Necron dynasty's alliance and enemies, so they know, like, what they're dealing with. If they found one that is unknown to any other Necrons, that means that they have no allies, and every enemy they've gone against is dead. And brother, the second that the Necrons step foot on that world, it starts waking up. But I remember just reading up on, like, the Necrons and their capabilities. They're the only thing that can stop the Tyranids. Like, unironically. The only thing that can stop the Tyranids in their tracks. The Necrons, because they literally, like, have shards of their old gods. Yeah, they win. If they united, they win. Like, it is over for everyone else. Like, game, set, match, it's over, Chief. Like, the Necrons are just... The fact that they literally have the former gods that SSV helped make them into what they are, and then they turned on those gods and just shattered them.
Armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Because the reason that the Tyranids actively avoid Necron worlds is because it's, as I said earlier, there's nothing to gain for them. They have no, like, no production, because they will just have nothing but losses. Because the second they're on that tomb world, it's like they can't subsume any knowledge from the Necrons because they can't absorb the Necrons. So it's just a net loss. It's similar to like how the Tyranids will, like, I remember reading about
equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
The Tyranids were trying to fight
Log.
a world that was
the
like
commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
And they tried to like absorb, like they brought down one of the hive ships.
Fire in the hole!
Oh god damn it. They brought down a hive ship to like start absorbing biomass. And they like got the second that the like the biomass that they absorbed from Nurgle's like forces was brought up to the fleet, they immediately just all Tyranid guns turned on that ship and destroyed it because it was poisoning them.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
The one Chaos God safe from the Tyranids is Nurgle.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Citadel authority supersedes yours.
Stand down. Their house, their rules.
If you think this is best, Commander.
Captain Matsuo, stand down! We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
Parasini-san? Huh? Oh, that's right, she's Japanese. Maiko Matsuo.
Get out of here.
I like how it's like, I'm sorry, but you'll have to turn over your weapons. Weapons are not permitted here. Instantly, all of us draw our guns, and, like, 2 of us draw our guns. The one adept just powers up their fucking space magic. Like, come on, try and take them from us.
I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
Parasini-san? What a great name. The only reason I came to this world is because I know there's a lot of shops here that I can just straight get licenses from.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The Executive Board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The Board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia? She is here?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the Administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, I don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me. The sooner we are off this frozen world, the better.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety, and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel.
You are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel.
If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available.
Law.
Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
The managers warned us about you.
Oh yeah, that's right. Nobody here wants to talk to me because they're all billionaires trying to cover their own asses. Meanwhile, I'm up literally the highest law in the galaxy.
You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan. News travels fast. Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease, if an arrangement could be made. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs. You want me to use my status to smuggle for you? That is not inaccurate. I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is. This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port. I want to know where this package is going. This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous. I'd be stupid to do this without knowing I'm not equipping my own enemies. Your words are not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay. I have no problem with that. This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The Please do not mention this to Administrator Annaleus. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
Could I buy something now?
Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking for? Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the... Of course.
Ooh, that one might be good to have for Red. How is that for Garrus? 31 at 184. Oh my god, yeah, that'd be fucking superb for Garrus. Jesus. Garrus, my boy, I'm so sorry. I didn't know your armor was so outdated. Oh, I actually had much better armor.
Greetings, Spectre. Of course.
Back to the port. This is some good armor I've got. It matches the N7 aesthetic really well. Along with my weapons all being the N7 colors. Oh, chef's kiss.
I apologize for my rudeness when you arrived. I have a responsibility to protect the safety and privacy of corporations here. The arrival of an Alliance warship was unexpected.
No harm was done.
That is a generous attitude. My thanks. Is there anything I can do for you today, Commander?
Why are you still here? Are you...
All of the companies have secrets. Some of them deal in things that are not quite legal. Having a Spectre here makes them nervous. Annaleus Sama is buried under petitions to kick you off-world.
Then you're actually protecting Normandy from...
I am protecting them from themselves. They do not have the personnel or training to assault an Alliance frigate.
Tell me about yourself.
You first. I'm just a security guard. I heard that there were no human Spectres. How did you get that job?
How did you get the job of the first human Spectre? Evan, I wonder how I got it. I'm a test case. My body count alone. I saved the planet. It's political BS, or I'd rather not discuss it.
My crew and I were involved in Saren's raid on Eden Prime.
You disabled the nuke. That makes sense. Special Tactics likes people who can think on their feet. I served in the Marines for a decade, mustered out and went private sector. I was under fire a few times, so I ended up leading this detail.
There are guards everywhere. Are there that many problems?
I'm sure Parasini-san gave you the ultra-special blah-blah about business here. Everyone wants to be protected from everyone else, but everyone also thinks they have a special right to kick over everyone else.
So you have to keep them from getting too eager.
Most of my job is diplomacy. Two corps start yelling at each other, my people walk in, flash some ceramic, and they start talking civilly. If there is anything this job has taught me, it's how to be impartial.
Don't they have their own security?
Everything from hackers to mercenaries. They have investments to protect after all. But we are the only ones allowed to bear arms. Which is why the companies constantly try to bribe my people. I have a clear policy against freelancing. Anyone who works on the side is fired.
I'll be moving on.
Very good, Commander. Please stay out of trouble.
I just want this quest over with. It doesn't. Don't really want to piss off the Hanar, even though I got his license.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
Here you are.
The Spectre has done a great service. This one promised compensation for services rendered. It humbly suggests that a sum of 250 credits...
Would you have had any chance of getting this past customs without me?
The other's words possess... This one could raise the sum to 500 credits. That is half this one's profit.
That's thoughtful of you.
This one is glad to have come to an agreement.
I'm just browsing.
This
one got 500 credits for that. I get more money for actually shooting someone in the head in game.
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk to you.
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
I thought there was more shops here. Really just the Hanar? Can't be it. I sworn there was at least like 2 shops here, at least. That elevator's locked for now.
Corporations here hire their own private security forces. Makes it easier for them to break the laws.
Where does this go? The hotel to synthetic inside. That's right, that's like a side quest kind of thing.
Spectre, right?
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be a military tech. Except for Maiko's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground.
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Analysis.
Do you know where that matriarch is?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost.
What sort of problems are there?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
What was that about synthetic?
Scuttlebutt says Lord Keene was on the take. Zionalea shut down SI's offices. Quiet-like, so no off-world lawyers come in on it.
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Analeas or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
Maybe you could let me borrow yours?
Sure. If I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral arm. Security tracks card use.
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Analeas.
I have to go.
You need anything, I'll be here.
How can I help you?
How large are the facilities?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
I hear there was an accident on Peak 15.
We're aware of the rumors. At the moment, contact with the facility is down due to weather. All employees should review their non-disclosure agreements and avoid irresponsible free talk.
What kind of weather cuts modern communication?
A blizzard is sweeping the Scotty Mountains right now. Between the cloud cover and heavy snow, the satellite uplinks are cut.
What corporations work on Peak 15?
Binary Helix has leased the entire complex.
So, everyone shut up and keep your heads down?
Loose lips sink third-quarter profits. You have a more blunt way of speaking than is common here, Commander.
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
I'd like to speak to Analeas.
One moment, please. Mr. Analeas?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Old chipper guy. Probably gonna talk to him and end the stream.
You will excuse me if I don't stand. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Noveria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
Is there some problem on Peak 15?
An area of severe weather has cut off contact. Things will return to normal in a few days.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She's here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't help us, I'm sure someone else here will.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
Why is Synthetic Insights closed?
I have placed Lorik Keen, the manager of the Hanshan office, under internal review. I cannot comment further at this time.
I have no more questions at this
Good.
time.
I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
I would shoot you in the head, Analyus, if the game allowed me to. I hate executive bureaucrats.
Mr. Analyus isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan.
Hello there.
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
So it would seem.
You can't bludgeon
I need
through
an
bureaucracy.
alternative.
You want to see me try?
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Analyus.
You said I should talk to Lorik Keen.
Mr. Analyus isn't the only one. Keen spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
I've taken up enough of your
Not
time.
at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Oh, that's right, bureaucracy. Like, you can't strong-arm your way through bureaucracy. You want to see me try? Do not underestimate me. The fact that I have a mostly Paragon route in my playthroughs does not mean that I am incapable of incredible violence. Do you see all of these modern, like, state-of-the-art issued Spectre weapons and armor? Not to mention one of the most powerful biotics in the galaxy, and probably the best marksman in the galaxy on my fucking flanks.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time. The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
I get Paragon or Renegade for doing either of these.
You think this uniform's just for show? My job is to enforce the law, not break it.
Do you think that Binary Helix obeys all the laws? That they do not spy on other companies?
What they might be doing somewhere else doesn't justify my acting against them here.
Very well, Spectre. I'll be on my way.
What sort of a...
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers. They don't write them down on things for me.
Can I help you?
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk to you.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Qian? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeas closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeas' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeas would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Analeas cancel?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analeas' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will... The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
There's something like I can scan up here or something.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to you.
Don't hang up. Elder brother? It's me. I'm on Noveria now. I can't talk long. This call is costing 10 credits a minute. It's real time for troopers. Do you think it would be cheap? I need some information. There's an issue.
Beat it.
I didn't even need to do that. Where's Matsuko? Hold on. She unavailable during this? I think she might actually be unavailable. Huh.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik King gave me a pass in.
Keen? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keen. Ananias has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Damn shame. Only they, had half a brain to Vector for a reason.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage, miss.
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Analeas would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
Yeah? Sure about that, bud?
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Analeas' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
I want to talk to Michael.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Analeas' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
You work for Analeas. Can't you just take...
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole... Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Analeas' guilt in one.
I thought corruption was the rule.
The rule is, don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Analeas is driving customers away.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Analeas' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
I need Keen's garage pass to complete
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Analeas is dirty. It might be best to help.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
You gave me the company line about Peak
Before
50.
the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
That doesn't tell me much.
That's all I've got. No one knows what's going on up there.
How can I get to Peak 50?
The shuttles are down, so you'd have to drive up. If you get Keen to testify, I'll get you into the garage.
Do you know why the matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their Code Omega, automated warning of a containment. She came with an escort of Asari commandos. They took the last shuttle up to Peak 15 with a load of crate.
Do you know what she had in the crate?
No idea. The commandos wouldn't let anyone near them. They seemed heavy, though.
All right, I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analeus.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Analeus' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board is investigating Analeus. They'll be more angry at him than at you.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here. The hell?
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
So, how about getting
While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
I just wanted whatever he had in the wall safe. $25,000, not bad, not bad. And just like that, Noveria is down to 2 things.
I heard the administrator's been arrested. Any chance you had something to do with that?
He was corrupt.
Most people here are. I wish you could take them all down. So what can I do for you today?
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Alright.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the...
No. No game. That will be where I call it. Good night.